Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is January 16th, 2025, and I'm seeing a bunch of you hop on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you share and like so we can have a lot of people join us. All right. So, see people hopping on. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Shall we get started? All right. For the first time in 2025, it's always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot woot. Hi, everyone. I am Julie from Patchworks in Elm Grove, Wisconsin. It is Thursday, January 16th, 2025, and we are live at the shop. I have Kate here with me in the studio, and we have lots of new fabric to show you, a new bundle of the week. We have some fun show and tell to share, and then we're also going to have some fun to help you stay warm for the next week. Ooh, I hope all of you had a great holiday season and are eager to jump into 2025 with some new quilting projects, and we are here to help you get inspired and help you pick out some great fabric to get started on what will be under your needle next. So first up, I want to share with you a new bundle of the week. Bundle of the week. And it is called Hello Spring. I know we're barely into winter, but you know, it's cold and we want to bring up those temperatures with some nice flowers. And in here, I just have to point out this specifically, this was our inspiration piece. And this wants to remind me to share with you that we did get in a couple boxes of brand new fabric that we brought in specifically to just put in the back room. So if you haven't been in lately, you will be very happily surprised to know that we are filling up that back room so that you have deals and steals every single day as we head into 2025. So we're continuing to bring in lots of new great fabric, but we want to make sure that we have some really great value deals for you to help you with some of your projects or give you some great backs at a better price every single day. All right, so let's take a peek overhead and check out this bundle of the week. All right, switching the camera. I'm out of practice here. Can you believe it? All right, so this gorgeous fabric here, we called it Hello Spring, and we have a variety of different fun, clear colors here. Ooh, some pinks, and some blues, and some greens. Have to have some yellow, and some orange. So this is our bundle of the week. 12 fat quarters, specially curated. You won't find this anywhere else in the entire world. And it is value priced for you at $24.99. Woo-hoo-hoo. What do you think? Is this one great? Do you like it? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a heart. Let us know if you like it. So that one is super fun. And I just hopped over at the comments and I saw a bunch of you commenting, saying that you're happy we're back. And yes, I'm feeling much, much better. Whew, that last one was a doozy. So you want to make sure to keep washing your hands, and I hope you stay well and just get lots of sleep if you're feeling under the weather. So, all right, let's take a peek at the quilt that's behind me. What do you think? Let's take a peek at the quilt behind me. So the quilt that's behind me is the quilt that I had been teasing you about and on social media, and I realized I never shared a full picture of it online. I shared it in an email, and a bunch of you have already scooped it up because you were so excited about it. But this is the Cherish quilt. It features the Georgia fabric and by Brenda Riddle Designs, and it is just soft and pretty and very shabby chic-y. And you have your buttery yellows in here, your soft greens, this sort of mushroom, I would call that a mushroom brown, and then some light white florals. And in the background here, there is a really nice white on white floral. So we have gone together and we've put together some kits for this, and this is made up of fat eighths, and then you have your background, and then you have your inner border, which is super, super pretty. We are in the process of getting even more fabric so we can make more kits, because it is a 65 by 74 quilt kit, and it is a great price of $119.99. Whoo, that's way better than $199. $119.99, and you're going to need 4 3/8. Go ahead and get 4.5 yards for your backing. Really, really pretty. Goes together really nice. Classic look with your half square triangles. Your block here, you can see that you have these stars, but what I really like about it is that you have, it's really these units here that are the 9 patches. So it is a square, a half square triangle, square, half square triangle, square. Okay, but when they go together and how you color code them, they are these great stars that have this alternating pattern emerge. So I love it when it's so clever in a design like that. Simple, simple construction and just clever, clever design. So you're going to want to scoop that one up. And if all of you need to buy it and we sell out online, just pop us a note and we'll let you know as soon as the next set of kits are available, because we're making, I believe, 16 more kits on top of what is already available. So those will be coming soon.
There's a question.
Yes.
Is it a beginner, intermediate, or advanced?
Okay. Someone asked, is it a beginner, an intermediate, or an advanced? And I would say it is a confident beginner. And so the reason why I'm saying confident beginner is that you do have your half square triangles, but they're larger, and so it did go together fairly quickly. Of course, Heidi is, a professional, and she's very efficient as she put things together. However, when she just happily puts things together with a smile, and the hours that she logs when she does it don't equal 85 billion hours, I can then say that it would be a fun, advanced beginner or confident beginner kind of project. So maybe not the very first project that you do, but if you have pretty much followed a pattern or two, I believe you'd be able to go ahead and make that one. And if you had any questions along the way, that's what we're here for. So we would love to be able to give you guidance along the way if you get stuck anywhere on any of these projects. All right. And Angie went ahead and she quilted it. And let me see if I have a note on here with what she quilted it with. I don't have a note available right here, but if you had asked in store, oh, Kate took it off. No. So we have all the information in store. I just don't have it at my fingertips to be able to share with you. All right, so I hope you loved that one. And we do have a large selection of the Georgia fabric in stock as well, but it is going fast. So if you love the soft florals, you may want to look at that selection sooner than later. All right. So let's take a look at our first new fabric collection that we are going to be sharing with you this year, and that is Love Blooms by Lella Boutique, just in time for Valentine's Day. Ooh, love blooms. So I'm going to pop this over on overhead here, and then I'm going to make sure that I get for you that Cherish link. And we're doing our best to monitor the comments. However, if we miss any of your comments, we will absolutely follow up and make sure you get that information after the program. Okay, love blooms. So love blooms, this one I shared on social media with you when I was out, and this has 28 different fabrics in it. Super, super sweet. You have these great florals, and I don't know if you can see here, but you have the flower and then hearts are coming out of it. So it's so, so sweet. You have hearts and love, a white on white dot. So this goes along with her magic dot line. So Lella Boutique, Vanessa, she has her magic dot line, right? Arrows, this checkerboard here, magic dots. And I don't believe that there's any new magic dots. I think that they're just the magic dots that are part of the line, but I could be wrong. And yes, we have all of the magic dots in stock because, well, they're just awesome. And then we go into the darker pink / red. So, Valentine's, sure, but does it have to be Valentine's? I don't necessarily think it has to be Valentine's. It's just a sweet, super cute floral. And so if you knocked out maybe the Cupid arrow, maybe the love print, I think the hearts, I mean, I just love hearts. You know, I wear hearts every day on my necklace. So this Love Blooms 28 fat quarter bundle, $98. We have the half yard bundle, which is $196. We also have a variety of pre-cuts for you. We have the layer cake and the jelly roll and the charm pack and the super cute mini charm. We also have some patterns. We are out of a couple of them. I'm going to show you on screen what the patterns are colorized to go along with this pattern so that you can see them a little bit better. And let's hop over to our photos here. Okay, so we have this one here. So this one we actually don't have in store, but we'd be more than happy to get it if anyone needs it. It's called Just Add Shortcake. It's by Wendy Shepard, and this is colorized for Love Blooms. It is 66 by 82. Then we have the Butterfly Patch 2, and that one we do have in store. And the Butterfly Patch 2 finishes to 66 square. It is layer cake friendly and takes background and then your border and, or the back, the inner wings, your body and your background, and then your binding would be extra fabrics. So that one is super pretty. Then we have the Beloved, and I love this one. This is finishes 74 by 82. It is fat quarter friendly. Playing Cupid, oh, that one is so pretty. And so that is 73 by 76, and that is layer cake friendly. Could also be fat quarter friendly. Anything that's layer cake friendly typically is fat quarter friendly. And then flower press, we have that pattern in store. It is 72 square, and it is layer cake or fat eighth friendly, or fat quarter friendly, or half yard tower friendly. Everything is half yard tower friendly. So those are the inspirations for the Love Blooms. And here is the link for Love Blooms if you wanted to shop the collection. And Diane, I love what you said. You said love is all year round. Absolutely. And, you know, just the whole heart thing. So, you know, years ago, I started just even wearing my heart necklace every single day. And my mom always used to say that it was my garlic for, you know, warding off all the evil that we just have, you know, keep surrounding ourselves with positive energy. And so love all year long. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that is the Love Blooms collection. We do have a variety of other Valentine's Day and spring holiday themed. I'm just going to quick jump into that here just since we are on the Valentine's Day spirit. And some new pieces that we got in that are spring holiday. We have in one new Nomi Lucky Charm leprechaun-y kind of guy from Timeless Treasures. And we got in these great new jelly beans. Other Valentine's Day fabrics that we have in stock, we do have the Lovey Dovey, and this is Patrick Lose. This is his classic Valentine's Day line. And we have the V & Company I Heart Ombre Metallic. We have all of the fabrics here, and we kitted back up the ombre love letters. And so we have that one available in stock. It is $119.99 as well, and it's a 54 by 57. I love it, love it, love it. So super fun. And playing along, we don't have a lot of ombre in the store, but these ombres, if you're not familiar, are graded light to dark, and they also have, instead of a confetti dot, this one has heart dots, and the heart dots or the heart shapes are in metallic as well as flat print. So that is our spring holiday kind of themed fabrics. We have them positioned in the store kind of front and center in the main room so that you're easily able to shop them for your spring holiday table runners, projects, gifties, all those fun things that you'll be doing. Next up we have Nature Trails. Nature Trails is from Figo, and it's a sweet little line that has 10 different fabrics in it, and it has this sort of newer palette that is kind of mushroomy and a rose color, blacks, browns. Let's take a peek. So this floral piece, wildflowers, love it. Daisies, very earthy. And these birds, I just love these birds. So sweet. And then this sort of low volume print, depending on how you're looking at it, it could either be flowers, it could just be dots, it could kind of be interpreted as a paw print, even though I don't believe it's intended to be a paw print. I think it's supposed to be flowers. And then I love these rocks. And today we had a customer come in, and this was her backing for a dinosaur quilt that she did. And so it was really, really fun. And I love how there's this green sort of mossy algae, depending on where these rocks live. If they're, you know, kind of on the edge of the lake or the side of the river, or are they just on the side of the mountain? I just don't know. Same print over here, black on black, beautiful flowers, and then a larger, I don't know, would we call it a thistle? I don't know. Oh, interesting. I just opened this up here, and this is made with 20% recycled cotton. I did not know that. All 100% cotton. And something I failed to mention on a lot of this, but our most of our fabrics that we are bringing in are all done with the Oeko-Tex Standard 100 for the confidence in textiles. That's a method of printing, and just important for you to know. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabrics. We have all of the yardage available, and the 10 fat quarter tower is $35. If you needed us to make a different customized curated bundle for you, let us know. So pretty. And let me grab that link for you for Nature Trail. And we're going to see kind of the same theme with colors here. So I'm going to jump into next. We got the precuts for new Three Sisters line, which is called Sandalwood. And we are still waiting on yardage, which should be shipping out shortly. And we have the precuts as well as the box kit available that I'm going to share with you. And then next week we'll be looking at, hopefully next week, we'll be looking at the yardage for this. So these colors are very similar to that Nature Trail that we were looking at. So it has that red and cream, beautiful flowers. I'm going to peek overhead here. So we have the manufacturer fat quarter bundle. We have charm packs, layer cakes, jelly rolls, and then we do have a box kit that finishes 60 by 80, and these are half square triangles. Some of these half square triangles are a little bit smaller than what we see in the Cherish quilt behind me. So this particular pattern is also listed as being advanced beginner or confident beginner, but just letting you know that it is slightly smaller squares than what is in the quilt hanging behind me. So this particular, oh, it's intermediate on this one. I apologize that I said otherwise. Okay, so for the square throw that is 60 by 60, you could use 12 fat quarters. So what's 12 fat quarters? That's a fat stack. This is the rectangular throw, which is 16 fat quarters. And if you want to make it bigger, a bed size 80 by 80, you'd want to add a few more fabrics. So I love it when it is scaled to be able to share with us the different things. And you can also see how beautiful all this fabric is, neatly put in the box. Love it, love it, love it. You would want 5 yards for your backing, but all of the fabric for the inside and your binding is included in the kit. Let's take a peek at a couple pictures I have gathered for you to be able to share with you on this. So this is what the fabric kind of looks like, but we'll look at it in depth next week when the fabric comes, so you can see the great Three Sisters style, very classic moda. And this is what the quilt looks like. You could very easily make it a little bit larger by putting a border around it. So a lot of contemporary quilts don't have the borders, but you can absolutely go ahead and put the border on it. You just need a little bit extra fabric, and we of course will have that extra fabric in store. The Sandalwood collection, you can preview the yardage, but the precuts are in store and available here. So let me know what you think about it. Do you like that fabric? What do you think? All right. Let me make the picture go away here. All right. So what is everyone working on tonight? Is anyone binding something or doing some handwork? Starting a new quilt? Just binging on Julie TV? You know, that's not a bad thing either, right? Let's take a peek at another fabric line. This is Bird is the Word by Kimberly Kite for Ruby Star. And do you sense a theme here? Birds, all sorts of birds, right? We looked at the precuts the last time. Oh my goodness. Kate, when was that? Was it before Christmas?
Yeah.
It was before Christmas. Oh my goodness. So let's take a peek here at Bird is the Word. All right. Same kind of colors that we had going on with the Nature Trail, but style very, very different, right? So here are some stylized robins, kind of retro feel here. You can see the pink. The pink isn't neon, but it is a bright fuchsia. Trees. There are 26 fabrics in this fabric collection. Very 70s, I would say. And like most Ruby Star fabrics, Ruby Star tends to blend and go with lots of Ruby Star, so can simply add to your collection. So lots of birds, lots of fun stuff. So what kind of pattern inspiration do we have for this? We have a few different patterns to share with you. First up, we have the Flutter Down quilt pattern, and this particular pattern is an intermediate level, and you have these floating triangles that are in there, but I assure you that it's just very clever construction of how they are put together. It is fat quarter or layer cake or charm pack friendly. If you are going to be using the charm packs though, so that you don't have to cut other things, you will need to be getting multiples of them. So either 3 packs for the lap or 5 packs for the throw. 4 packs, I'm sorry, 4 packs. But it's easy enough to just splice up a layer cake as well. And then this one here, this is Tea Leaves, a Meadow Mist Designs quilt pattern. And this pattern is a multi-sized pattern on the pattern itself, and from baby all the way to queen. And this would be a fat quarter or straight quarter or fat eighth friendly pattern, okay? You very likely could use a layer cake with it as well. However, it does not call for a layer cake, but looking at the construction of the fabrics here, I think you could get away with layer cakes as well, if that was your preferred style. We do have a number of other patterns in store as well that would be that are paired with the Ruby Star fabrics, and so those could be really great, and you could just easily see how these designs might translate based on what the cover photos look like, since the cover photos are using Ruby Star fabrics. So lots of great fun things that you could do with the collection, or you could just pick up a few of the pieces to add to other Ruby Star, or, you know, maybe just even, I know some of you collect birds, so it could be lots of fun. Let me get you the link for that collection. And there we go. Right before the new year, we had gotten in Eye Candy, which is a Ruby Star collaborative. And this past week or so, I saw something super cool online that I have to share with you. And that is the Eye Candy candy block. Isn't that amazing and cool? So the Eye Candy candy block is a free and downloadable pattern from Moda Fabrics, or by Ruby Star Society. I'm going to get you that link for the pattern. This is fussy, and it is not a beginning paper piecing pattern, but if you love paper piecing, that is really, really fun and easy to, or fun to do. We do have a variety, or the whole collection of Eye Candy in store. So here you can see that we have the Eye Candy in store. Maybe let me make my picture go away so that you can see me. All right, so we have the Eye Candy in precuts as well as in yardage, but we have all the precuts. So we have the charm packs, the jelly rolls, and the layer cakes. So super fun. And I love that block, and I think it could be super fun to make something for your galentine friend with the Eye Candy fabric with that block. Any questions for us as we are hopping on along? No questions, Kate? All right.
They do really like that block, though.
Okay, great. Excellent. Love the block. So what else do we have? We have a couple pre-cuts that we got in, and so for the pre-cuts, most of the time we get in yardage and pre-cuts. This particular collection, we just got in the pre-cuts. We had some special requests for some of the pre-cuts, so we went ahead and got it. This is Sunday Brunch by Basic Gray. And the cool thing about Sunday Brunch is that it being by Basic Gray is that it goes with grunge, and we stock a ton of grunge. So this particular collection would be okay for you to pick up just a pre-cut, even though we don't have other yardage, because you can pair it with a whole bunch of grunges. So that's super fun, and you might be seeing a little bit of it on social media. And if you follow Moda Fabrics on social media, you'll see that they are going through, their designers are all making all sorts of really fun table runner patterns for Valentine's Day. And I believe there was one that popped up today using Sunday Brunch. So those patterns are free and downloadable. I believe you might have to comment on some of those posts to get the link, but it's super fun and super cool. So you want to take advantage and grab up some of those great patterns. So that is Sunday Brunch. Let me get you the link to that. And as I repeat, this particular collection, we are not getting in more, we are not getting in the actual yardage of. So I saw someone hop online and they asked, what's the name of the pattern behind us? So this particular pattern, this is Cherish. It is, we have it featured as a kit in our Georgia collection, and it is value priced at $119.99. If you were interested, let us know, and we could even send you a link or a invoice for that if that was interesting. So, but I love, love, love it, and especially paired with that beautiful soft yellow and lavender fabric. Soft fabrics we have in Honey Bear. This is a Timeless Treasure collection, and oh, it's so cute. Right, this is Honey Bear. Honey Bear. I'm going to show you these bolts overhead, and you can look at its sweetness here. So little teddy bears with honey, super cute.
There's a question.
Oh, we have a question.
Will you be a drop-off point for the book bags anytime in the future?
So we have a question. Are we going to be a drop-off for the book bags anytime in the future? Absolutely. So you can absolutely drop off those. We have been talking to the coordinators. The coordinator actually came in earlier this week, and she was going to be posting to our Patchwork Party Facebook group to announce when she'll be coming in. But I know if I would end up with a whole bunch, we have one of the coordinators right in our village, so I'd be able to call her to pick things up. So go on in, or go on ahead and make book bags, drop them off. I know they have a year-round need, and they do pass out books all year long. If you were wanting more information, hop onto our Facebook group or stop on in and we'll share some information with you. We love to be able to work with some local charitable groups to be able to help them with their missions. And I love the mission of pairing books with children to be able to help with childhood literacy. So thanks, Mary, for asking. And I think these sweet patterns could even lend themselves to some book bags. Look at the bees. So we had been kind of low on pollinator fabric. So even if you were looking for just bees and you didn't want the bears, I think that would be super fun. So these are teeny tiny little bees fluttering around, and they're happy bees. Ooh, and we have sweet, sweet, sweet kind of calico here. Just a sweet little collection. Oh, and here, sitting on a chair, eating his honey, climbing on a branch, eating his honey. Super, super, super cute. So that is Honey Bear from Timeless Treasures, and I am going to get you the link for that. And I also think that this could be a really great collection to like make a yellow brick road from, or some other fat quarter pattern. Very, very simple. I think that would be great. So I hope you find that super sweet and cute. We'll put this one back in the cart because we just loaded it all up. Loaded it all up. I think we just have a few more new fabrics to share with you. We had our Tim Holtz palette program meeting yesterday for January, and I'll just put it here. Palette program for January yesterday, and we had a lot of fun there. And we've set out the orange fabrics. That is the next in the collection of palette fabrics. We are still waiting on some key foundations, eclectic elements and abandons, and cracked shadows to be able to kit up some of the exclusive patterns for you. But rest assured, if you are a Tim Holtz fan, we are going to be kitting up all of those palette quilts, and then we'll be sharing them with you. It's just kind of hard to share with you when we don't have the fabric to be able to sell you. But I do have the palette fabrics, so why don't we go ahead and look at those. We also had a number of customers sign up and become members for the club, and we still have room in our club to be able to add you. So if you love Tim Holtz, or you're on the fence, or you're thinking, oh, you didn't have time at the end of last year, but you were wanting to try something new this year, we meet on the third Wednesday of the month at either 10:30 or 6:30 at night. And we would love to have you join us. And if you would like to audit the program for a month to see what it's all about, I invite you to just simply drop in to see what's going on. We meet upstairs, so there are no stairs to navigate. So the 10:30 in the morning session, we just meet in the corner of the room. We share inspiration, learn techniques. Map of Liverpool. Tim loves his maps. 10 new fabrics every month. And we go around the color wheel. Something also that's really exciting that I didn't know until we started the program is that of the fabrics, we will be actually collecting 120 unique fabrics. So while there will be a collage theme every single month, each of the collages are different, so there are no repeats in any of the patterns. They're all 100% unique, and they work together, but they are all different. So that is super exciting. And for one of our newcomers that came in, she had wanted to participate in one of the bonus projects that we shared, and that featured a fat quarter bundle, a fat stack. And so we went ahead and we put together a new Tim fat stack. Just want to share that with you. So you can thank Deb, and Deb will be calling you tomorrow to let you know that it is available. Or if you're watching tonight, this is what we picked for you to go with the map fabric to make your binder cover. So I hope you love it as much as I do. We have it available in a fat stack, and we have one fat eighth bundle available. We typically never make fat eighth bundles, but we did for this particular one. So this is $21 for the fat eighth bundle, and then it is $42 for this fat stack. So stay tuned and check everything out. And if you are interested in joining our Tim Holtz program, we would love to have you as a member. We had secured some additional collect your totes, and so I believe we have about 10 totes remaining if anyone wanted to be a founding member of our club with us. So that will be super fun. We're going to be meeting through the calendar year, and someone asked me yesterday if we're going to be continuing with Tim Holtz Club after the calendar year. I'm not necessarily sure what exactly is going to happen with the club per se. However, I really love our Wednesday nights once a month that we get together. So I'm looking to continuing fun of that nature along the way. So just stay tuned.
Someone asked if there's a pattern for the book bags.
Okay, so I do not have someone asked if there's a pattern for the book bags. Yes, there is. I do not have it available to me if you wanted, or at this instant, to be able to share with you. I do know that there is a reference on our Patchwork Party Facebook group. If you do not have access to that, send us a message and I will make sure to share that pattern with you via email. All right. Any other questions? Okay. Next up, we are going to talk about some fun coffee fabric that came in. Woohoo, coffee fabric. So I put together a collection called Coffee Fun. So that has some vintage coffee things, some new coffee fabrics, but I love, 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 love this print that came in. So it's kind of a one-off, really fun, coffee words, kind of artsy. And we also got in this tossed cup print. So super fun to add to your coffee collection. We have beans, we have other cups, we have fun accessories, all sorts of really fun things. So if you love coffee half as much as I love coffee and you need some coffee fabric, we can hook you up. Oh, I see Karen loves that print too. Yes, it's super fun. Super fun, Karen. What else do I have to share with you today? Well, we have some really awesome show and tell. Jackie, who makes a lot of our Biani bags and pouch patterns to share in the store, she just dropped by with these amazing new samples. So she made up 3 of the new Biani patterns that got released in the last release at Fall Market. And we finally have them in store. So we have On the Go 2. And Jackie had shared with me that this one is, well, it's super cute, super amazing. It has vinyl on the front. She said this one was the most challenging of the new bags that came out, probably because it's small. And so the small is where it gets to be a little bit more challenging. She said the next one that she makes, she probably is not going to put the vinyl cover in it, or vinyl pocket in it. She probably would do it without the vinyl. Super, super cool. And I haven't investigated specifically where Jackie had done this, but she was sharing when she was constructing these, when she was doing all of her quilting to prep all of her pieces, that she had pieced some of her fabric together. And you know, you absolutely can piece fabric together. If you don't have a whole piece, you can piece it either purposefully or just, you know, pair some fabrics together, quilt them up, and then chop them up to make your project bags, and they can just be super interesting. So I love that she does that. Next, we're going to look at the Zip It Up bag, Zip It Up 2.0. She made the large and the small. Not just the large, not just the small, the large and the small. So let's take a peek overhead at these guys because we'll be able to open them up. Okay, so with the large and the small, just fixing my microphone here. Okay, so this large one here, I love it. Look at these pockets. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So we have mesh on this side, we have vinyl on this side. And so you can see here, this is where we can see there's a piece in here if we look really, 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 really carefully. And, you know, no problem, because that's what fabric is for. We cut it up to piece it back together. And we have in here the elastic loops to put things in. And then we were talking yesterday how this is like a grown-up trapper keeper, right? For those of you that had them or bought them for your kids. Super cool. Super cool. And then this is the small size. Really nice. This features the Allison Glass and Juicy Juice fabrics. We have all of them in store. Beautiful. Love it. With your mesh and your vinyl. Great job as always. And then last we have the two big totes. This is the smaller of the two big totes pattern. Really nice and ample here. Look at that. Super beautiful. Pouches on each side. Zipper here. I love this because there is a zipper to help keep everything tidy. Okay, love that. We have some canvas on the bottom, and then this one does have a bag bottom in it, okay, to help keep everything together and nice. And there are the pleated pockets in here too. So really great job. Thank you so much, Jackie, for sharing your talent with us again. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm not quite sure how long we'll have these samples in store, but we do have a whole show of different samples that Jackie has shared with us in store to go along with the different patterns that we have available. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. So someone asked if we are going to be getting the Kaffe Morris fabrics. We are not getting that fabric line. We love lots and lots and lots of fabrics. And we currently on the Free Spirit side have been focusing on Tim Holtz, Seth Apter, Tula, and some of the other designers like Corey Dentini and such. Will we ever get more Kaffe in stock? Absolutely. However, we just don't have them. We haven't been ordering anything at the moment. So thank you for asking, and thank you for checking with us first. I do believe that Quiltageous, which is also a local shop, does have that in stock for you if you're looking to pick it up locally. All right, what else do I have to share with you? Well, I think that we are going to close talking about the infinity scarf. So some of you have seen it, some of you have not, some of you are afraid of cuddle, some of you are not. I wanted to show you how you can take a simple piece of fabric and quickly transform it into a fun piece. And this is the time of year where really it is appropriate to wear these kinds of things inside because, well, sometimes you just get that little bit of a chill. And I love that, well, these are so easy to make. They're a great accessory. And, you know, if you end up getting too warm, because I don't like wearing turtlenecks, okay? Because like with turtlenecks, you're committing to it. And sometimes, you know, I have my personal summer, you know, get too warm and whatever, but there are still times that we get chilled, right? We get chilled in the winter and then we just can't break the chill. And so wearing this fun little blanket around your neck can just be really, really nice. So I'm going to show you how fun and simple and easy it is. We have a whole bunch of these little pieces cut out, and it is an 18.5, it's a 36-inch wide by 18.5-inch piece of fabric, or I should say 36 inches long. So if you were to buy cuddle off of the bolt, you get a yard and then you cut it into thirds. And it is different than if you could cut a third yard or 3/8 or whatever off the bolt because of the, my words escape me, because not the just how the fabric goes. Well, there is really no stretch here. Grain, but there's not grain. Anyhow, it just works better. It works better. The words escape me. All right, stop laughing at me. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of fabric. You are going to fold it in half. lengthwise, so it's going to end up being about 9 by 36, okay? 9 by 36. Got it? Then you are going to, you can use your clips, you can cut it. You're going to take an ample seam, and I recommend getting a stretch needle, as well as you want to use polyester thread. So our Metrozine that we have in store would be perfect. So we took about an inch seam here, just so everything stayed nice. All right, so it's going to look like this. So you have a nice little tube. Then what you're going to do, all right, this is where the magic happens. You are going to take it and put it, half of it inside, okay? You are going to put this in, feed it into the back. Okay, so you can see here, we fed this in. Now you see here my seams line up, right? You can see that. Seams line up. Nice little tube. Now we're going to do something magical. We are going to twist this halfway, okay? So when I do my scarf like this, I don't try to do this from the start. I feed it, have it match, and then twist it, okay? I like using my Wonder Clips to clip it all the way around. You want to stitch it, but you need to leave a little gap for opening, okay? So now we're going to presto changeo. Imagine that. My color changed as I said presto changeo, and I stitched all the way around, except I left a little gap, okay? So you have your little gap just big enough for your hand. We're going to take our hand, and this is where the magic happens, and we are going to turn it right side out. You have this little hole that you can either machine stitch or hand stitch, or in a bind. You can just put that on the inside. And then voila, you have a fun little scarf to wear. I'm not going to put it over because I have my microphone here and I don't want to make any weird sounds if you're listening on headphones or whatever, but this is just really, really nice and quick. So normally these kits sell for $15.99. We had them for a special price in store, but we are offering you a winter cold special that these kits, while supplies last, are going to be $5.99 each. What? Oh my goodness, that's such an amazing, amazing price, okay? So we have purple, we have some taupe, we have some kind of other taupe, we have these really cool ones here that are more like fur. So really nice. We have some kind of rose color, all sorts of really fun different cuddles. Now this nape, that's a great, the nape, yes, thank you so much for that word. Okay, let me grab a link for you. If you were looking to buy it online, make sure to put in the comments what kind of color you're looking for. But as I said, $5.99 for these single packs, okay? Like, that's an amazing deal, like a really amazing deal. So I want you to stay warm, I want you to have fun, and I want you to try it, because the thing that a lot of people are really, really scared of cuddle because it's different and it's not quilting cotton, but sewing with Luxe, while it has the higher pile on it, it's like the gateway fabric because it doesn't really stretch, and so it is easier to work with. It has a little bit of a slip to it, but you just use your clips. And the other thing that I really, really like about it is that it's so forgiving of a project, okay? If you end up swerving a little bit, no big deal. You don't have to end up taking it out because it's a sewing project, and you're going to have fun, and it's going to keep you warm, and you're going to look cool, and all your friends are going to want one. And you'll say, I can make you that. So I want you to check that out. So I hope you enjoyed that fun little tip, and that you will decide that this is going to be the time that you're going to try it. When I sit down to make one, literally it takes 15 minutes. It took the most time to cut the fabric, which is why we just went ahead and made some individual scarf kits for you. So with that $5.99, the pattern does come with it as well. So you just need to stitch it up. If you only have cotton thread at home, I'll let you use cotton thread. I will. All right, so that's what we got today. Kate, do you want to bring back that bundle of the week? So we talked about the Cherish quilt kit here. So we have a few kits in stock. I'm not sure if it's still around after our video tonight. We are going to be kitting more. So if you happen to be interested in it and it shows sold out while we've been talking, send us a message. We'll add you to the list. We are going to be making about 16 or so more, I believe, and that'll be really fun. We talked about Love Blooms, which is this gorgeous Valentine's fabric. We have a variety of different nature-y kind of prints. So we talked about Sandalwood. We have the precuts for that. We're going to be getting yardage for the whole collection. We talked about Nature Trail, which had those beautiful birds. We talked about Bird is the Word, which had kind of those retro 70s kind of birds. We had some fun St. Patrick's Day gnomes and some jelly beans. We had some fun coffee fabric, some super cute teddy bear, honey bear fabrics. And we had the return of our bundle of the week. So let's take a peek at it before we go. So really fun, bright, cheery colors, kind of springy, kind of fun. Also wanted to share with you that we have been beefing up that back room. So if you have not come in lately, you want to come in and check it out or check it out online. We want to make sure we have a really nice value section for you all year long. And we've been scooping up some deals from our manufacturers to be able to pass them on to you. So we hope you enjoy them. I want to thank you for taking an hour out of your week to spend with us. If you have any questions, please let us know and we'd be more than happy to help you. Until next week, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.